Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, and when last we left off we're here near Durgan's battery. This is one of the walls of the ancient dwarven structure. But we're outside this watchtower that we could check out first. So let's pop in and be very cautious as we explore. Oh, it just brings us right up to here, where we've confined a bow.
I'm here.
Let's have a look at this. Was it left by the dwarves, or was it left by a previous adventurer? As you grab the bow, it vibrates with a strange and familiar energy. Searching your pack, you find the silver arrow you found lodged in an injured winter wolf. Oh, they're connected! As you hold the bow and arrow together, the arrow suddenly snaps into place. You hear a crackling hum, and a pale ribbon of light begins to form between the ends of the bow. When you pull the arrow back, you feel a very solid resistance. You have gained an item, Stormcaller. Oh, it's a soulbound bow. This bow is as smooth and light as driftwood, yet as hard as a sturdy mast. It feels warm in your hands, as if one of its previous owners had just passed it to you. As you hold it, you can almost feel the sea spray on your cheeks and hear storm-whipped waves in your ears. It deals shock damage. Ooh, and it's exceptional. You know, I think this might be a U weapon. You're currently using persistence, which 20% of things converted into hits and 25% damage inflicted over time. Yeah, this is a U weapon. If I give you this weapon, and you can bind the soul, bind this item to unlock the next level. I'm going to save before we do that, because my intention is to bind it to Kana, but it could very well bind to us. Are you sure you want to soul bind Stormcaller to Kana? Once bound, this item cannot be equipped to any other character. You know, that's fine. Deal 250 shock damage to enemies with Stormcaller to unlock the next level, which deals more damage now. Interesting. That's how soulbound items work. We do have a soulbound item somewhere that I've just not been using. It's not that, though that is a pretty nice thing. Is there anything else up here? So, we've been rewarded again for saving that wolf. There's a cannon, but I don't think that cannon has fired anything for a very long time. Though the barrel of that cannon would be a good place to shelter if you're a bird. So,
I'm here.
Let's pop back down here and wonder why that
Your
bow
thoughts
is there.
must flow deeply indeed.
Was that arrow fired from Stormcaller? Or was it separated from Stormcaller at some point? I don't know. What I do know is we're going to check this area out here. Slowly make our way towards Durgan's battery itself. Or at the very... Ooh, I was about to say at the very least this small area, but there's an item here. And this item is a Talisman of the Unconquerable. Plus 2 intellect while endurance is above 50%, plus 25% focus drain while endurance above 50%. Intriguing. That is very much a you thing. But you're currently using plus 2 intellect, plus 1 resolve. I don't think what we just picked up is better. Then again, it might be better. It might be. Okay, we need to make our way over to... I need to think about this. That's what I need to think about. This here. There is that cavern. Was there another way out of that cavern that I didn't take? There might have been, because this looks to be the area where we probably have found those artifacts. We didn't find them. This leads over to here. This is the way we have to go either way to get to Durgan's battery, so we might as well check out that cave. So we will go this way, over to the cavern. There are some boxes here. Maybe Maybe that's the clue that I overlooked that tells me this is the way I should have been going. And we have that entrance. There's an entrance over there that I don't think I took. There's a way over here. Is this a way out? No, that is not a way out. That is not. There's nothing here. Okay, so it's not there. It's not there. I just wanted to be sure. Perhaps there's another cavern nearby that I've overlooked. That could be the case. There might be another cavern. The more that I think about it, though,
I'd be glad to.
more likely it is that this is what I'm looking for, and I just didn't look carefully enough at it.
I'm here.
That could be it. This is where we found Lagufaeth. But I didn't find... I didn't look in this box. We have golden scaling and a battered shipment. This large sackcloth package is stuffed to capacity. A long gouge along one side has permitted some of its contents to spill out. Shallow tins that stink heavily of Svef. Ah. So it wasn't artifacts, it was Svef.
I'm here.
Were they transporting this for their own use, or
I'm
is
here.
that something they were planning to deal? Either way, we found the shipment. We could return back to Stalwart's Rest and confront them right now,
I'm
but
here.
instead I'm going to make my way over to Durgan's battery itself. And that involves going this way. Now we do want to be careful. There might be some enemies here. Probably Lagufaeth, because let's face it, it's always Lagufaeth.
They shall see nothing while I see much.
Indeed. Now we want to get
Following your
damage with Kana's bow, because that'll unlock more awesome powers we'll for sure be using. Also, shock damage is something we don't have a
here.
lot of without using spells. It'd be nice to have a weapon that just does it.
Yes?
So what's over here? Or rather, who's over here? The answer is no one and nothing. Except an imposing wall. A very imposing wall. That's very imposing. So, let's have you two walk up here. It's the battered remnants of a door that once stood mighty against many enemies. Oh. They ran up to this door. And what did they do? Probably try in vain to open it.
I'd be glad to.
Let's see. No traps? No traps. And here's the door to Durgan's battery.
Hey.
It's pretty impressive.
I'm here.
It's very impressive.
That caravan must have had a half-ton of steel. Coinmaster Zoltan's finally getting his way.
For now. The other commandants will have his head.
Only if they don't tear each other to pieces first. I heard Maroon and Exandru.
Shh. Last thing I want is to get on Maroon's bad side.
Fine, just say the words then. I'm getting hoarse.
Unfortunately, they disappeared before we could hear the words. But that does
Not a
confirm
sound.
what Galvino told us. That the words are needed to open that door. Now, is there anything here at all? There's another cannon. Is there anything over here?
Hey.
I'm here.
Might as well have Grieving Mother with us as well.
I'd be glad to.
And we'll pop over here. See another cannon. I'm surprised these cannons haven't been taken. And nothing else. We've pretty much explored the entire map. And we might as well check out this door. We know we can't open it.
Maybe they had one really tall dwarf who needed a door this big.
Maybe, though I somehow doubt it. Though the wind and the ice have pried long, jagged cracks in the walls, the doors feel as solid and as cold as a glacier. Gilded panels are arranged in columns along the doors. Though most depict scenes from daily life, dwarves chiseling at tunnel walls, hauling mine carts, or feasting at long tables, one pane at eye level catches your attention. It's a relief, showing a crenellated wall and above it, an indentation in the shape of an anvil. Let us examine this relief. Peering closer, you notice that the anvil-shaped impression is strangely dull and smooth, as if it hasn't been exposed to the elements for long. Judging by the depth of the impression, you suspect that it's a socket for a tile or relief of some kind. Furthermore, you see well-worn grooves alongside the anvil socket. Mechanics 9. We shall do what is dumb, which is push the door. Even with all your weight behind it, it doesn't budge. Not shocked. We can place the anvil tile on the relief. The anvil-shaped tile fits perfectly in the impression. You feel a warm thrum in your fingertips as you snap it in place. So we can't do anything else, but we have put that back. We need that
I'm
word.
here.
The only way we're going to get that word is by checking the souls of the... Ooh, gotta be careful here. We are heading in a direction where there could be an encounter.
I'm
Doesn't
here.
seem to be an encounter here, though. Just because it doesn't seem like there's one. Oh, there is a reagent there. Doesn't mean to say there won't be one. With that done,
I'm here.
we can probably head back to Stalwart Village. Probably.
Good chance the lost dwarves of Durgan's battery are piled up at the bottom of this.
It's a non-zero chance, that's for sure. It's a non-zero chance. I think they're all, well, their spirits anyway, are trapped within the walls of that place. We haven't been there. Now, the chances of there being a fight there is incredibly small. But it might happen. It might. So,
I'm here.
you and you can both stealth, and we'll inch forward. Slowly. We might find an item while sneaking. But again, I think this area is pretty clear. Yeah, there's nothing. There is nothing. Okay. We need to bring you up here, and then just get out of here.
I'm here.
Unstealth you. Go all the way down here. And we are done. Back to Stalwart Village we go. We could over to Caird Nua and get a resolve bonus. We might need that if we're going to be doing stuff with awakening people's souls. It's probably a smart idea.
I must say, I'm impressed.
I'm always impressed by this place. Let us rest and get the chapel bonus. There we go.
I'm here.
And then head back out to Stalwart. It's time to confront the person that claimed they were bringing artifacts away from Durgan's battery. Maybe we can convince them to give up
Certainly.
what they're doing. It's a long shot, but we'll try. We'll try. It's not like we need the money that they'd be offering us. We have 32,315
Certainly.
coppers. That could disappear quite quickly if we find... We're going the wrong way. That could disappear
I'm
quite
here.
quickly if we find an incredibly valuable item. We want. So we'll grab Berath's bell here. There is a villager. There is another Berath's bell. Okay, into the tavern we go. You're still banned. Your fault. Ooh, I think we have a bounty for you, don't we? Still looking for someone to take care of those dangerous folk roaming the area, if you're up to it. Metzler of the Sisterhood of a Slaked Skull is dead. He grins. Kinda ironic, isn't it? She went around killing people for Berath, and in the end, that's... Oh, never mind. Just take the bounty. He passes you a bag that rattles with coin. 3,000 copper. Very nice. The experience is a lot better because that gets us some ways towards level 13. And we just... Wow, we barely lost any taxes to bandits there.
I'm here.
That's neat. We got over 1,000. That's not going to totally make up for the cost of having anyone guarding it.
Certainly.
Now, the person we're looking for is... There you are. There you are. We shall save, and we shall have a chat.
I'm here.
Hello.
You look like you've been in the wilds. You see my wagon out there?
I know you're smuggling Svef, Farah.
Shh, keep it down, will you?
She looks from side to side.
Look, you seem forthright, but I couldn't just announce my business, could I? Even you've got to understand that.
I do understand that. I don't agree with what you're doing, though.
I'm just trying to get out of town before some ogre or fishman or starving snow-addled hunter sticks a blade in my gut. More important, I gotta make good on my deal with the supplier. Ain't someone I'm eager to disappoint.
Yeah, we are not going to let you do this. I won't help you peddle this poison. Give up your wicked trade, Farah.
You... Fine. Guess I'm stuck here. Because I don't dare face my supplier empty-handed. Hope you're happy.
She gulps the rest of her drink. We got some experience for that. We didn't get any money, though.
You're
Don't mind me.
quite friendly,
I'm
aren't
staying
you?
here to take up fishing or mining. What fun, huh?
Well,
I'm
it's
here.
your fault for dealing in Svaf. So we've done that. And now, when we come back, folks, we will look about in this town for somebody whose soul can be awakened. We need to learn that phrase. But do it in a way that's not going to cause any lasting damage. Hopefully having high resolve is going to make a difference. Actually, it's 15 resolve right now, isn't it? Yeah, we need your cloak, Durgan. We need your cloak. My cloak is giving me perception. We might need perception, though. I'm unsure. I suppose we'll find out when we try this. But that'll be for next time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.